Hello my friends, I'm GHondo, and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 4, the Express Only Challenge. We are picking up right where we left off on Wednesday. We had just finished connecting Winshaw here, by boat over to Garningville, and by plane back over to probably St. Sanum. I don't remember which one I connected it to, but that would make sense to get back onto our main network. So let's pick right back up, and it looks like our next contestant is Stoke, which is right beside another very large city, so we might as well connect the two of these, and then connect them to something else. So we have a couple of airports around that we can connect to. Doesn't really matter which one we end up going with. We have airports that are all pretty much the same distance. Yeah, I don't think it makes too much difference which one we go to. So I'll probably just send them to either Menford or Slalo. It really doesn't matter. First though, let's just connect these two guys here. This is a super short one, so I think we'll just go ahead and use road vehicles. Because why not, right? Because why not? Doesn't look like these road bits are going to line up nicely on their own, but that's okay. We'll make it work. We'll just make it work. It looks like there's already stuff built here. Yes, there's something there. So I guess this will be the main loop for this side. So we'll put maybe one there and one there. That's Stoke side. And over here, maybe I'll have them come in here and then back up over here. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work just about right. Excuse me. Sorry if my voice is not quite on. I am fighting a little bit of a throat cold at the moment. Or at least that's what it sounds like. My throat is killing me. Although I don't feel any other symptoms, so it may not be an actual cold. I may just have a sore throat. It's hard to say. Alright, let's get a depot out here somewhere-ish. Make it pretty again. Alright, so for passengers, and let's sort by intro date. Well, that's very interesting. The speed is terrible, but the capacity is fantastic. Interesting. Well, it's a pretty short trip, although there is this one long section where the extra speed would be nice. I think I'm going to go with speed. And we can always add more of them later. For now, I'll just get one of each, just to get the route established. And that one seems very obvious. Okay. So you are Stoke Tresway. Stoke Tresway. And you are the passenger side. You are the Stoke Tresway male side. Okay. Your route shall be from the depot to wherever I put the station here. Where did I put the station? Okay, there. And then back through the depot. I'll make them both optional, but that way they can maintain on either side. And again, I just have to find right. And that is optional, and so is that. And yours will be the same. There we go. And that. And that. Again, optional and optional. Okay. And we'll have, let's say, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those, and 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. That should be plenty sufficient for now. Tell everyone to get started. Make it pretty. And let's go. Let's get these stations activated here. Okay, so they're able to do this loop nice and quick and easy, so that's good. Okay, let's take a passenger one that actually got to have passengers, so we can make sure it's actually going to be profitable. I'm trying to find a mail truck. They look very similar to the... There we go. I just want a mail truck that's actually got some mail on it, so we can make sure they're profitable. They should be. Oh, you've already come and gone. And yes, you are profitable. And so are you. So these will be fine. These will be absolutely fine. Okay, so that gets Lentstoke to Tresway connected. Now, one of these also needs to be an airport. I probably should have put the airport down first, now that I'm thinking about it rationally. But oh well. That is okay. I'll make it work, one way or another. Probably not real well, but I'll make it work. Yeah, I definitely should have put the airport down first. That's an oopsie on my part. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess. Guess that can't be helped now. What's the easiest way then? Maybe I just connect them to this little, one of these little tiny nothing cities and make it look like it was deliberate that way. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Alright, so congratulations, Fort Seastable, even though you're nowhere near big enough for me to worry about. You just inherited a fantastic airport. All in the name of covering up my mistake. Awesome. Alright, well, so be it. And you have the audacity to demand trees. Okay, well, if you want trees, have some trees. I'm easy. I am easy. Connect that to there, and make the loop. I put the stations generally here-ish, so I think I want to connect the loop over here. Let's just do it like that. That'll be fine. Put the little depot there. That'll do. And passengers, we decided on the fast bus. And for mail, we decided on the Articulo. No idea. Anyway. So you are the Fort Seastable to Tresway. And you are the mail side. You are the Fort Seastable to Tresway passenger side. Okay. Soon no one will know my mistake. Because I'll get it all fixed up. Oh, did I not place down? Thought I did. Apparently I did not place down the truck side, for reasons that elude me. Oh, that would be a good reason why. I don't get why they're so upset about that, but... Alright. Really? So I can't do mail right now, is what you're telling me. Isn't that something? Okay, got away with it. I don't like doing that one because it's very easy to fail and then not be able to do. I do have a bus station there, so what was it talking about? No idea. So I guess there's a bus station there that's not actually doing anything. Oh wait, no, sorry, bus station. That was for the passenger side. Okay, never mind, we're fine. I'm just losing my grip here. Wow, okay. That's okay, I'm just losing my grip. Okay. Make the maintenance optional. There we go. And again, we're going to want a bunch of these, so... Well, maybe not so many, because this side is so quiet, so maybe just a couple. Say maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 3 on that side. Something like that. Yes, I know, I'm already using some of these. Thank you, though. I guess it's just now officially available. And I was using prototypes up till now, but who knows? Mine is not to reason why. Yeah, this is going to be a very busy little intersection area here, but that's fine. Alright, looks like you're loading up now. Okay, so you have a full load. You had no mail to pick up. That's not good. That's really not good. So that was a completely empty trip. You do ever have some mail to take back with you. Wasn't aware Funside Heath Airport took wood in the first place, so I don't really care. Okay, it's going to be plenty profitable anyway, so that's fine. And so are you, so that's totally fine. Okay. So now that we've successfully covered my shame of doing that in the wrong order, now it's time to connect Fort Seastable here to either Wadchurch, Slaylow, T-Town, or Minlow. There's lots to choose from. I think we'll just go over here because it's so much closer to the Wadchurch Chodstow, and that will be fine. And we'll do that by intro date. I'm pretty sure it's still the 300s we're looking to use, because they still have the best capacity. And I've already forgotten the name on this side. Well, that's probably not going to fit anyway. So we'll just do that. It's a bit cheaty, but at least it'll fit. Okay. So, make sure you're on passengers. You are. So you'll go from the hangar to the runway, over here, hangar, and runway. Beautiful. Alright, let's do it. Let's do exactly that. So you got about half full. A little under half. That's fine. This city should grow pretty quick anyways. So. It's not, but it should. What do I know, right? This side should have no trouble filling it up. No trouble whatsoever. And we're auto-saving to 1994. Awesome. So even with a less than half load, it's already a profitable vehicle. So shouldn't be a big problem now. We'll get over here and make sure it's a super profitable vehicle, but I'm quite sure we're going to find it's just fine. Alright. Get your reliability plinked back up. Yeah, there's hardly ever any mail here. Decent for passengers, but hardly ever any mail. But either way, it's making a ton of cash, so that's totally fine. Okay, next on our list shall be Menningworth. A lovely port city, which would love a boat connection to Plenberg, I'm sure. The rest of these look a bit too small to worry about. Yeah, they're too small to worry about, but I see no reason we can't connect these two. That should be totally fine. Could even come way down here if I wanted to, but I think for now I'll skip that. Alright, well let's do this, see if we can do this properly this time. Where can I put an airport that should get access to the docks as well? Let's try that. There's the docks, there we go. Okay, good, that's close enough for the airport. So now these two are connected. And now we want some actual in-city connections, so we actually get some capacity. Oh, maybe it's going by the docks, maybe? Is that really the furthest we can go? Wow. Okay, so it's not really far into the city, I guess. But that's fine. That's fine, not a problem. And one of you. Beautiful. Okay. Depot. Which I guess can go right about there. It doesn't matter too much as long as it's in between them, kind of. That will be fine. So, for the passengers, we are using the fast hover ship. And for the mail, we are of course using the slightly faster cargo ship. Both are incredibly slow, but that one's slightly faster. Okay, so you are, whoops, Menningworth to Plenberg passenger. And you, before I forget, will be set to mail, because I forget that one a lot. And you are the Menningworth. Glenberg. Mail. Okay. Your route shall be these. To here, and back, and here. With these being optional. Excellent. And yours shall be the same, so you'll go from here, through to here, and back, and through to here. With those being optional, we definitely do not need multiple boats. If we do at all, it'll only be on the passenger side. But for now, we're not going to worry about it. Let's go. Excuse me. Alright, so that's the station active. Or at least for passengers it's active now. It'll be active for mail in a second. There we go. This side is now active for passengers. Oh yeah, no problem. This will be plenty busy for passengers. So in all reality, I could have multiple passenger boats. But we have the airport going anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Although this one would probably benefit from extra passenger boats anyway, but so be it. These should arrive at almost the same time, making the passenger boat profitable. Excellent. And activating the station for mail. Okay. Oh yeah, no problem there at all. Alright, well while that boat is going back and forth on its own, let's go ahead and get the airport done. And by the time we get the airport done, this boat probably will have made at least a couple of bucks. So what airport would we like to fly to? Probably, oh no, that's just a heliport. Interesting. Did I not do an actual airport around here? Apparently I did not. Okay, well, Axe's got one, as does Treberg. So those are fine options. Is there anywhere else that's got one nearby on this side? Well, Winshaw does. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one we go to. Doesn't make a huge difference. So whichever one we pick, we can sort it out from that side. I think we'll just pop over here to Axe Bridge. That should be plenty busy enough. Oh yeah, plenty busy enough. Okay. And let's let you get rolling. Okay, full load, headed back. And in the meantime, our plane here is crossing Trading Green. Beautiful. looked a lot bigger. Well, these cities that are that size look like they should be, 5 or 6 thousands, but they're only 3 thousands. And yet this one doesn't look that much bigger, and yet it's twice the population. It's kind of weird. But anyway, I guess we won't worry about that for this point. Alright, our mail ship has arrived and is profitable. Despite all those empty trips, it's still profitable, so that's good. And our plane is arriving here. Go get its maintenance done. Do. And plenty of profit. So, no problem whatsoever. Let the autosave finish while we pick our next contestant, which appears to be Whitlow. Hello, Whitlow. You are not really near anything at all out here. Yep, so you're definitely going to be an airport. To Pitton Green, it looks like. Okay, we can absolutely do that. We have the technology. Plunk you right about there, I guess. Let's see if they're mad at me. Yeah, I kind of figured they would be. That's fine. I have my tree stamp of Druid approval. Makes the Druids that run the cities much happier. Okay, so you can go there, and you can go there. Beautiful. Okay, and once again, still nothing new there, so the 300 is still our guy, if I can find it. There we are. I hear you screaming, buddy. Are you coming up? Is that what's happening? Or are you just screaming in general? I get the sense you're coming up. Okay. Well, come on up then. Yeah, it's fine. Devy's been up here the whole time, and he's been fine. You can come up too. Yeah. It's totally fine. There you go. You gonna say hi to the camera? Look over here. Look over here. Say hi to the camera. Hello, folks. Hello, folks. Yes. Congratulations on stealing the show again. I sometimes think people don't care about my trains. They just want to see my kitties. I think I might be right about that. Okay. Let us try to go back to this if I can. Can't really see so good. What with the cat right in my eyes. You gonna lie down, buddy? So I can continue doing what I'm doing? Or no? You want to just stand there? Silly kitties. Aren't we? We're silly kitties. Alright, you are passengers. That's fine. And you are Whitlow. What did I say? Pitton Green? Pretty sure I said Pitton Green. Guess we'll find out in a minute. But I'm pretty sure. Yes, Pitton Green. You don't have to be jealous. I pet both of you. Let's not be jealous. Alright, this station's now active. I should have done it the other way around. Oh well. It'll do an empty flight, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, this has no question whatsoever about getting a full load here. It'll be easy. So no problem whatsoever there. Okay, and up we go. Do. Okay, so far so good. Why are you trying to burrow your head into my elbow? That's a weird thing to do, buddy. Yeah, it's a weird thing to do. Okay, we have arrived. And yes, plenty of profit, no problem whatsoever. Okay. Who is next? Looks like Seed Grove is next. A lovely city near the lovely city of Mostable. Which is not particularly near anything. But I guess Plenberg Market might just be our airport way out. Or Old Brinshaw, doesn't make a huge difference which. Yeah, shouldn't make a huge difference which. Now what I could actually do, I could just connect these by train. Picking up Jedstow, Rodingberg, Seed Grove, and Mostable all in one shot. That's probably the easiest thing to do, I would think. And then just connect them down here with a little bit of difficulty to Grinwell-on-Sea. I'll probably have to just extend the station to do it, but that's fine. We can do that. Alright, let's do that. So, first we'll connect Mostable to Seed Grove. What you boys doing, huh? What you doing? And then Seed Grove is going to be going kind of this way, so we'll want the station kind of over here, if we can. It's very hilly, though. We'll probably want to fix that, but let's put that there. And kind of want to just connect them this way. Yeah, there we go. That would be a nice super straight shot, which would be really, really convenient for the trains. I'll come back and do some landscaping in a little bit just to get that flatter, but let's first put these guys in so we don't forget. Alright, view, and one view, beautiful. Alright, so first let's get rid of lot of this. And what's the height difference? Okay, so it's actually not really... Okay, I thought there was just some divots in it, but it's actually just that it's just a giant hill going up, so we will leave it as it is. That's fine. That's fine, not a problem. And we'll need a spot for a depot. Let's say right about there. That'll do. Make it pretty. Alright. We were up to the AsiaStars, as I recall. Yes, we were. I'm a huge fan of the AsiaStar. I don't know why. I think maybe it's the look or the power. I'm not sure. But I've always been a huge fan of the AsiaStar. Mossable Seed Grove. Don't move, don't move. I finally found a spot where I could set my hands, and then you moved. Silly kitty. Silly kitties. Okay. You will go from said depot to here, please. Thank you. And then back to here. I still have to do the turnarounds for the other side, but that's fine. In fact, let's do those right now before we start the timer. Okay, that's that side. And over here, this is the end of the track, so it can just be straight into a turnaround. And that's fine. Excellent. Okay. Let's make it pretty, and let's roll. It's a tough... The Seed Grove to Mossable trip is tough. The Mossable trip to Seed Grove is real easy. It's quite a hill. Yeah, it'll spend the entire time at full speed going there. Barely get up to speed on the way up, but anyway. Alright, you were able to get full. Which should be enough to make you profitable on this first trip, despite your empty trips. And you are full load. Fantastic. And then you'll just whip down there at full speed, no problem. Oh yeah, you'll be totally fine. Okay, so that's that section done. Now let's connect Seed Grove to Rodingbury. I apologize if you can hear sirens outside. I've got the window open for some fresh air. But it also means a lot of sirens, because I live very near a police station and a fire station, so there's always lots of sirens going. Anyway, alright. Okay, one there, and one there. Excellent. Okay, let's get this side's turn in here. Good. And this side's turn in here. Come on. Thank you. I've never pretended to have elite mouse skills, that's for sure. That's a certainty. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Alright, so you go to there, you go to there. Connect them. Beautiful. Plunk in a depot, put it near this turn, why not? If it's got to slow down anyway, no big deal. Okay. AsiaStar. Passengers and mail. Seagrove Rodingbury. Okay. Beautiful. And you are optional. And let's go. Would help if I turn the train engine on. Why is my car not running? You didn't put the key in it, dummy. Hey, one of my planes going by. Isn't that awesome? Alright, the Seagrove side is already active, so it should be able to give us a lot of cargo. This is good. And we're auto-saving. Welcome to 1995. Awesomeness. Alright. Zip across here. This side's now active. There we go, plenty of profit and no trouble getting a new full load, so it is good. Excellent. Next up, we're going to connect to GHondo here. And I guess it's going to be a bit difficult to get at between this river and all these connective roads. So I think we're to come in down here. I think it's going to be the easiest way. There's at least less roads to fight with. I still will have to cross a river, but at least that's all I'll have to do. It's really far away from the city, though, doing that. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a double station. And the reason for that is, oops, now I can have the one coming from Rodingbury come up across here and in, and then the other one coming out can just leave from here, and that artificially brings the station a little bit closer to the city, which in turn should mean I can get it a bit more traffic, theoretically. Well, a little tiny bit anyway, I guess. Probably not really enough to have warranted bothering with that, but oh well. That's okay. Alright, so these are both going to be endpoints, so we might as well just do that right off the bat. Bit of a hill there, which is unfortunate but can't really be avoided. We don't need a turnaround because there's never going to be anything here. A little bridge across there. And then we kind of just do our best to avoid. Oh, I need one more square over. No problem. I was going to say, try and avoid that corner of that river and as much of this farmland as we can, which doesn't look like it's going to be completely possible, but we'll reduce our impact a bit anyway, which is nice of us. Okay. Alright, so that's them connected. Get a depot up here somewhere. Let's say right about there. That'll do. Alright, excellent. AsiaStar. Passengers out. Mail. So you are Roddenberry to Jedstow. Excellent. Okay. And that is optional. Okay. Off you go. Go and get this station activated. Yeah, this section's always going to be a bit slow between the bridge, that turn, and that bit of a hill, but oh well. Most of the rest of it's pretty flat, so it shouldn't be too bad. And full load there. Beautiful. Alright, and you are profitable. Excellent. Alright, so let's go pick up the rest of it here when we connect Grinwell on Sea up to Jedstow. So to do that over here, we're going to definitely have to just make an adjoining station bit, but it's not flat enough, you say. Now this is on a bit of a hill. Okay. Well, we can fix that. We can fix that. Hey, there you go. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a mess getting out of here, it looks like. There we go. And now we can just do that to get out of there. For now, this isn't going to be going anywhere else, so I'll just shut it off. But I will put in a turnaround here, because at some point I may want to extend this. And I don't want to have to try and remember to do the turnaround for this side, so I'll just put it in for now. It just won't actually be used at any point right now. But that's fine. Okay. So that's that side. So it looks like we're basically just coming straight across here. Now this side will never have anything, so I don't need to turn around here ever. So we can just get rolling. That looks to me like a good spot to not have that little hill, because there's no point in slowing the train down for no reason there. Okay. Alright, and now we just try to cut through some of these mountains, or little hills, as best we can. So it's going to be a kind of a yucky route, but that's okay. Yeah, definitely a very yucky route. Oh well, we'll get there. Even if it's a mess, we'll get there. I think we'll cross this way. Be a little bit easier. Oh, we're going to have to cut up this way to get over this little hill. Yeah, this is definitely a messy run. Alright, I think we're finally getting somewhere now. Okay, so that's an awful run. And it's a bit long, so I'm going to put in the depot so it can be accessed from either side. So I guess we'll just plunk it. No, that's not going to work. That's on a bit of a hill. Sorry, get rid of that. I guess we'll have to just place it. Where can I place it? There, I guess. And that means we'll need some capacity for turns. Which is going to be very difficult to do in this mess, that's for sure. Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult to do. Okay, plan B, we're just going to have 2 depots. It's not ideal, but it will do the job. It's definitely not my oops, not a dash. No. Go away, please. An AsiaStar, yes. Okay. GHondo, Grinwell on Sea. Hello, Kete. Okay. So you will go. Where'd I put my depots? Oh, they're there. They're kind of hard to see here. Anyway, you'll go from there to there. On your way back, you'll actually go through this depot to get to there. These will both be optional, but that's fine. Let's go and start. Yeah, this is just an ugly little route, but so be it. Okay, so you're going to have a full load there, no problem. And there's some kind of problem here. I put the signals in the wrong spot. There we go. And this is why you watch the train go once each way, because it's really easy to screw things up. Okay. Are you leaving me, buddy? Or are you just turning around? No, you're jumping down. Okay, see ya. What do I know? Know what else I think I forgot? Oh no, I did. Okay, I just couldn't see it. I was gonna say, I think I forgot the turnaround on this side, but it's okay. Alright, you are profitable. I just want to make sure you can get back to that depot, because we know the rest of the road after that's fine. So that'll be okay. As long as you can pass this section, I know you're fine. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Because we are running really close to time control, and I do want to take a quick check through the new vehicles to make sure we haven't missed one. So yes, that's newer, but it's not as good. So we're still using a really old model, which means the reliability is starting to get a bit weak, but it's just not giving me anything comparable. So at some point I guess I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and switch to a lesser plane, but I don't really want to. Boats, we're quite sure there's nothing, but we'll check anyway. Oh, they actually got rid of one of the passenger boats. Well, that's fine, we're not going to switch anyway. Nothing new. It's interesting I have one single one of this. Not sure why I picked that one. Guess I just was more interested in the passengers than the speed on that one particular one. Strange. Very, very strange. Yeah, okay, so nothing happening there, and I'm pretty sure we don't have a new model yet. AsiaStar is still the current champion and king. Alright, so there we go, folks. We're going to call that an episode. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching today. And until next time, stay calm, and I hope you come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.